Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to understand the difference between stateful and stateless firewalls, one of the most important topics in network security. If you're preparing for RHCSA, RHCE, CCNA, or any cybersecurity role, this concept is extremely important for exams and job interviews. So let's break it down in a simple way. Before comparing, let's quickly understand what a firewall does. A firewall is a security system that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predefined rules. It acts like a security guard between a trusted internal network and an untrusted external network like the internet. Now, firewalls mainly work in two ways: stateless and stateful. Let's start with the stateless firewall. A stateless firewall checks each packet individually. It does not remember anything about previous packets. It only looks at source IP, destination IP, port number, and protocol like TCP or UDP. If a packet matches a rule, it is allowed. If not, it is blocked. And here's something important. It does not track whether the packet is part of an existing connection. So basically, every packet is treated like a new visitor, even if it belongs to an ongoing session. Now, the advantages: fast processing, less memory usage, and simple to configure. But there are some disadvantages too: less secure, cannot detect suspicious connection behavior, and it's easy to bypass with spoofed packets. Now let's talk about the stateful firewall. A stateful firewall is, well, smarter. It remembers active connections. It keeps a state table that stores details about ongoing sessions, like the source and destination IP, port numbers, and the connection state, whether it's new, established, or related. So when a packet comes in, the firewall checks, is this part of an existing connection? If yes, it allows the packet automatically, even if there's no specific rule for that exact packet. Think of it like a security guard with a visitor logbook. If your name is already in the book, you can enter without a full rechecking. There are some clear advantages here. It's much more secure, it can detect abnormal connection behavior, and it offers better protection against attacks. On the flip side, there are some disadvantages too. It uses more memory and CPU, and it's slightly slower than stateless firewalls. Now let's compare them side by side. When it comes to connection tracking, a stateless firewall does not track connections, while a stateful firewall tracks active sessions. For security level, stateless firewalls offer basic security, but stateful firewalls provide advanced, smarter filtering. In terms of performance, stateless firewalls are faster and lightweight, whereas stateful ones are slightly slower due to tracking. For decision-making, stateless firewalls rely only on packet rules, but stateful firewalls base their decisions on both the packet and the connection state. And talking about the best use case, stateless firewalls are ideal for simple networks, routers, or low-risk traffic, while stateful firewalls are best for enterprise networks, servers, and secure environments. Imagine you open a website. Your computer sends a request to the server, and the server replies back. A stateless firewall checks both the request and the reply separately. But a stateful firewall remembers that you started the connection and allows the reply automatically. That's actually why most modern firewalls today are stateful. So that's the difference between stateful and stateless firewalls in a simple way. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends preparing for RHCSA, RHCE, or networking jobs. Let me know in the comments, which topic should I explain next?